a lot of work in the last couple of days. We haven't been able to stream, and also today was our day off, but unfortunately we had a lot of stuff to do. Unfortunately we didn't have enough time to play. Having said, we've got like an hour, maybe 2 hours now. I kind of don't want to log into the Shaman, even just to accumulate rest XP. I believe we had a little bit from last time. And then we'll probably got a little bit more now. Just leave it for a few more days, and then maybe we'll get in, use up the rest XP. Kind of made this, but I think we're gonna delete it because I think we're doing this at the same time as the other Shaman. So I guess now that we started Shaman, we've had this duo character with our duo partner who I don't know where he is. I don't want to delete it, and obviously that's our last character to give us motivation. But for now, we're gonna make a new character. Since the Alliance side I've been told is kind of dead, that the Horde side is more alive than ever, we're going to make a Rogue, because I really enjoyed playing Rogue. And have a little bit of fun with that on the side, the Shaman. However, maybe a Hunter. Hunters are cool, but that would mean we would change our bindings, or it's just too long and too hard for me. And he's Druid, I suppose, but we just deleted one. A Mage. I don't know, Warrior, Mage, I don't want to touch. No, I just don't. I don't get the. It's more fun when you get crits and stuff. Weapons rather than spells. I like that more. A little bit would say, but kind of how I like it. So, options are Orc, Roll, or Undead. Not really played Undead ever. They have kind of cannibalize, which is pretty useful ability. They're the cliche though of rogues. I do like the female undead though in terms of animation, so I think we're gonna go with a female undead. Random sort of thing. Something like, I actually know you had this many hairstyles for undeads. But it's the more you know, right? That looks messed up. Yeah, green as skin color. I kind of like green as a skin color. And blue. That's great. Yeah. Face will leave. First color. The weird. That stands out. That's kind of roguey. I've always thought black. Kind of roguey from like the Defy set or something. I don't know. I feel like a colored hairstyle would make sense. I will go with that. Do the right. I think the other's called Morat HC. Make this one Morat. Or the single L on HC. You have to adjust the add-ons a little bit. It will be good to go. Maybe I'll get some music on. Some of the classic piano. Not that.
Bound to the iron will of the tyrant Lich King, the vast undead armies of the Scourge.
Skip. You already know the story mostly. Sort of. The remnants of the well, the Lich King's powers or whatever you want to call it. Not just here. Add-ons up before I forget. System, no. Interface, we want to... Never check these ones. I would say show energy gains, but I don't think I've ever used that one before. Action bars. Sounds. My name, I never show that. Camera. Rate profiles. Bars. That good stuff. The map, this is already done. You do need to configure the some of them movable in there, and we don't really need them just yet. Why isn't this showing? Oh, it is. It's just very small. Okay. Where is the scale? I want it to be as big as possible. Here somewhere. A good place to be. Look, yeah. Seems decent. What else have we got? I think everything else is fine. Why does this turned off? Maybe it's turned off on one of the other characters. I turned it off on the shaman. Bagnon. Actually need to tell this. No, it's already got. Tell 12 max. Okay, that seems fine. The only one left is the nameplates. Turn that on, it should just appear.
What is it?
Do our usual grind for a while. Grind for a little bit. We have this here. Oh yeah, we're gonna configure chat window to max font. Yeah, darker background. Also increase the size of the window. It's like barely visible. That should be good. I'm gonna whisper someone in the guild. Someone that's in, hopefully, there's a Ragefire, there's Black Fathom group, missing all the goodies, actually, hopefully this dude is not AFK, rise to the guild. Should help us a little bit with the background. What if it'll say we need it just stayed as 4. Guess that requires less level 2s.
Energy.
Definitely going to be interested. Ooh, it's trying to kill the rat. How many times does it need to hit it?
That ability isn't ready yet.
Okay, level 2. Nice and easy. Pretty sure we get stealth at 2, so it's kind of pointless. Which also reminds me, it's on the bar somewhere. This is kind of a bit different. We have shadow resistance by 10. We need to put this in the bar as well. Breathing is passive. Dodge. We get dodge already? 18%. Damn.
Not ready yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Alright, so I guess the idea would be do the quests here. And then, like we did with the shaman, head over to Durotar and do the quest there. So we picked up a quest, right? Yeah. This could Shadow Priest Harvest. Oh, it's in here.
What now? I am forsaken.
I haven't got all day.
Speak quickly.
Guess I get us to talk to the shaman trainer, something. I mean, not shaman. Right, so they get us to kill these guys, yeah. Yeah, level 2 in Rogue is useless. Gives you stealth. You don't really get anything out of that.
Energy.
I wonder if Cannibalize will be any good.
Ability isn't ready yet.
Actually, what did we did Rogue on
I don't have
Human and then Dwarf twice.
not enough
We haven't experienced any other race.
energy.
I actually need these guys as well. Okay, do we need these guys? A whole host of things.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy.
Go, got some armor ready. Just self-defended a little bit actually.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
Yeah, we're in a good work. We're in a good place with the shaman.
Not ready yet.
Um,
Energy. I can't do that yet.
giving it some time to rest.
Not ready yet.
Got Blackfathom and Shadowfang to do, but they can wait.
Range. That ability isn't ready.
Looks like loads of people are constantly leveling, so that's a good thing. Let me show that guy. I could just go to guild. 27 and 9, okay. It's a bit late in time, I suppose. Some people. But good signs of life.
It's too
All the usual people are on.
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy. I need to get closer. Not enough energy. I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Yeah, I mean, I heard I heard a lot of people left to play Shadowlands, and then
Not ready yet.
I don't really know the rest of the story. That's all I heard. I was playing a lot on the Alliance before I started the Shaman,
Not ready yet.
and then we've kind of just stuck to Horde but I'm kind of more used to it.
I'm out of range.
So
Enough energy. I don't have
it's a shame because obviously I'd like to
I don't
go back and play Alliance at some point. Only issue is I want to get the shaman in groups for stuff, and if I'm logged onto the opposite side, I won't be able to see what's happening in Gocha and stuff. I guess I could communicate on the Discord, but still, I'd rather be active and ready for like people and groups. That makes sense.
Not enough energy.
How you doing, anyways?
It's too far away.
How's your evening or afternoon, whatever it may be?
I don't have enough energy.
Oh, really?
Ability is
And
ready.
we haven't played
Enough energy.
Alliance for, I want to say, at least a month or more than that.
I don't have
Um,
can't do that yet.
it's been a while for sure. It is a shame. I hope things
I'm out of range.
or people start going back.
Not enough.
Although I know a lot of hardcore people prefer Horde.
Ability isn't ready yet.
Um,
I need to get close. I don't have enough energy.
I mean, I think for a lot of people, you got like Rage Fire you can do really early on and stuff. It's quite fun, that sort of thing. Ah, smart thing to do. I mean, I think using rest XP, especially at the late levels,
I don't have enough energy.
is definitely the way to go.
Energy.
When quests become more of a struggle and whatnot. I mean, you're pretty much locked out of a lot of things. Out of late level, like you can't really do dungeons unless you're really lucky, and you know people like the same level as you. Again, it's kind of risky as well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing on this. I could technically be playing the shaman,
Energy.
who's level 25. Yeah, not really high level, but I thought I don't really have a lot of time, so I'll just create a new one, and so I can have both of them like on and off rest XP from each other.
Energy.
And plus, I can get this one to like Rage Fire level, and then just leave it, and then whenever there's a group,
I need to get close.
go do that.
I can't do that.
And there's always a group for Rage Fire, so
Not ready yet.
the same with the shaman. Just stay on top of it, and then when there's no dungeons going, just log on to this one, and then if people form a group, I'll be there, able to reply. I do want to go back and play Alliance, but that's the only thing. I want to kind of like maximize my
Not
ability to sort of keep track of dungeons and stuff.
energy.
And if I'm on a different tune on the same side, it kind of just makes it easier. But again, I guess some people don't really prioritize dungeons
Energy.
in what they do, so
That ability isn't ready yet.
for me it's not really a priority, but like, I don't know, I haven't experienced all the dungeons on a single character. I've always ended up missing one
Not enough.
or another, so I kind of like doing the dungeon quests.
Not ready yet.
Oh yeah, I mean like, I logged in one day on the on one of the days they did the whole start fresh sort of thing on the Discord. And yeah, I think while playing on that day,
Isn't ready yet.
I think within the space of a few hours, I saw at least up to about 30 people. Like the guild went from 30 to like 60 something people. Basically doubled, and loads of people were creating characters. Really nice to see.
That
We don't need
ability
these.
isn't ready yet.
How many we got? We got one more bat, and we got
Not enough energy.
2 more of these.
I can't do that yet.
Don't need those ones yet. that either. Okay, we need the bat. One of the zombies.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet.
Oh wow, without a healer.
Do that yet.
Well, did you have someone that could actually like heal maybe? Like in terms of like they didn't want to heal, but that could like top you guys up, or was it literally no healing classes at all? I guess it's doable with a lot of CC, right? Like if you have a sap or a
Not enough energy.
sheep,
Not ready.
and then take them one at a time. I mean, between a group, one enemy at a time is more than doable, right?
That ability isn't ready yet.
Major Co-op Warrior,
Do that yet.
Petless Hunter. Wow, okay.
Energy.
Is the hunter doing like a challenge? So yeah, you had a sheep and a sap, right? I'd imagine that you'd at least utilize the sheep
What is it?
on the packs that you have to pull that are like 3 at a time.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Wait, we didn't get gloves. Did we get a back piece? No, it's early, but
Our time will come.
oh, it's you doing the okay. Wow, you're braver than I am. That's for sure. On a class like that, and you want to. I mean, I wanna call you crazy, but a little bit envious here.
Speak quickly.
Fair enough. Sounds like you guys had a good time. So it certainly sounds interesting. I mean, have you gotten a character to 60 yet, or are you just doing the hunter as like you want to get your first 60 with like an insane challenge at the same time?
This had better be good. What now?
Yeah, I'd imagine it's kind of like the same as playing from 1 to 10, right? Where you're just constantly trying to kite and make sure they just don't get to you. And yeah, your traps are going to be like insane for you. But see, if I ever get the shaman to 60, the next thing I'll do, I mean, depends how it goes with this rogue, but the next thing I want to do as a shaman would be no totems. I suppose that's kind of like a similar to like a no hunter pet run. You do tend to rely on them a lot, so. Fair enough. It sounds good. Hope it goes well for you. Prot Pala is for me. Prot Pala is like only fun when you get to like 40, when you can start AoEing. Other than that, I've never like been a fan of Retribution, and Holy is basically slow and steady as well. Although I do like the fact that you can go into no interrupts early on into the healing and just stand there and heal yourself without the worry of like getting pushed back. What level is your paladin? Well, what level is your hunter and your paladin? I should ask.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Oh, not bad. Well, hopefully, if you hit 40, you're gonna get what is it? The last ability. I can't remember what it's called. So you're almost there. You're almost down the whole tree of talents. That's gonna be a good power bump. And then obviously the hunter at 20, you're gonna get your aspect. That's gonna help you a lot if you've not got a pet. Like if you leave it on and just kite with it, as long as
Out of range.
you're super aware of your surroundings, you should do pretty well.
I don't have enough.
Because on my hunters, that's what I did. I just left it on and then pull things, and didn't really care about like. Because you can basically run and they're chasing you, and they never catch up to you because
Not enough energy.
you can concuss a shot whenever they get close and stuff. So have you done any tanking on the paladin, like in dungeons? What do I need skeletons and we just don't need skeletons. What else do we need? Nothing else. Oh, we need the spiders. Where's the last wish? Samuel's remains. Okay, I guess that's the guy over here somewhere. Yeah, before Classic came out, I went to play on one of the private realms, and I basically leveled a paladin to 40 as prot. Really enjoyed it. Like, it was super fun. The fact that I could take so many things on and like rack stack and stuff. I'm not sure if you can do it these days. But it was super fun. Really enjoyed it. Stockades and BFT. They're still pretty good. Yeah, it gets like that, right? You get to a certain level and then there's just no more people. That's why playing on the horde side is kind of like a little bit better, because there's constantly people in all the levels right now, mostly. So sometimes it's just a matter of waiting like a couple of days till people catch up if they're not like the same level as you, and you can do obviously a lot of planning and stuff. I don't know why all these 4 guys are named, but I'm gonna kill all of them. I don't know if they drop something or I'm supposed to come back and kill them for something. Dead Man's Club. Is that a weapon upgrade? It is, kind of. It's like the worst weapon upgrade ever. Ooh, SM. That's pretty big for you. Well, for everyone really. Wait. What are we supposed to do? Berry, armor is great. Oh, okay. Got it. We gotta go back. We gotta go kill spiders as well. It's a bittersweet thing, right? With the hardcore. The higher you get, the lonelier it is, but the closer you are to victory. I mean, you never know. I guess there's people that are. I don't know about the Alliance side. I guess on the Alliance side, it's probably a little bit, lacking in people. But at least you've got a hunter, right? On the side, you could keep yourself motivated when you're like not too tempted to play the paladin or getting rest XP on it. No, unfortunately not. The highest we've gotten is 42 on the shaman before the shaman we have right now, which is level 25. We got to 42. We tried to do the captains on the ships in Stranglethorn, and basically we won on the ship. We won on the outside the ship and pulling the guys to the little ramp you climb up, and somehow the whole lower deck pulled, and I kind of just didn't react in time, and then I started running, and then one of them stayed tethered. I kept like doing stuff, and then yeah, it died. I was super bummed out, but you know, I was like, it happened, right? It's happened to a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, my last attempt before that was a 30 rogue, which again died stupidly. I played on a day when I was kind of tired, and died within like an hour and a half of actually playing, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to play anymore. So I kind of didn't play for a while. And then yeah, then we were busy with the shaman for a while, till 42. Bit of a shame, but you know, it is how it is. And then we died, and then we made, yeah, so current one is a 25 shaman, and then we're doing this for fun on the side. Yeah, it's I mean, I'm gonna get my revenge, that's all I'm gonna say. Whenever that may be. But I've learned my lesson, don't go there. Don't go there until you know you're more than capable.
Not ready yet. Not enough energy. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
But you know, it's part of the journey, right? I was never expecting to get to 60 in probably under 10 tries, I would say. And I think this is, well, the current shaman is the 13th. So it's going okay. But I mean, I'll just get tempted by Ghost Wolf all the time because it's so good. Keeps me motivated to like re-roll Shaman every time. Just to have the best speed increase in game of any class, which feels amazing to me. So much so that we got to 42 with enough gold for our mount, because we did quite a bit of fishing to supplement our gold gain, and we kind of skip a lot of skills as well that we don't need, like totems and stuff that are kind of useless. And we didn't even buy it. We just ended up buying a bank slot and 3 12-slot bags for 10 gold each. And then we fished a 14-slot bag that same day, so that was a waste of 10 gold. Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I suppose everyone's the same, right? They start the new run and they're always like, this is the one, this is the one. It always is, but you never know. For me, I get tempted by stupid things as well sometimes. Like, things that I shouldn't really do. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. And then I end up being like, okay, I don't know why I did that. I almost died. And I didn't get anything out of it at the same time. But this is worth 4? This is worth 6. Should have really handed that into the trainer. Do the Hearthstone. Because, you know, that's a thing. Yeah, sometimes it's just like, you see a rare, or like, you see a chest you want to go get, or something like that. Or you're doing a quest and you're like, okay, this pull might be a bit hard, but I've killed everything else and I don't want to wait for respawns. It's gonna take a while. Then that's how it ends up. But I would say in the last, on the shaman, I played probably better than I did on the rest in terms of like the way I behaved. Obviously, I got to a higher level as well, being from 30 to 42. It's 12 levels increase, but I think I was just more comfortable with everything and kind of knew my limitations more.
I can't do that yet.
Although there was a few close calls.
I don't have enough.
One was we were I think 28,
Not enough energy.
trying to kill the guy in the tower in Ashenvale, and then he spawned like. So you pull him with 2 ads. So I kill the 2 ads, and then he spawns another 4 treants, and I just almost died, and then I just jumped off, and I was like, okay, I survived the fall. It's not that high up, and I was like, I'm just running for it. Then I went back, and at level 30, did the same thing, killed the ads, then killed him, and he didn't spawn a single treant. So. Yeah, man. I mean, I think when I was playing my second try was a paladin, which technically didn't die. It got disqualified for like in terms of verification. I stupidly, well, it's kind of not my fault, but at the same time, it is kind of my fault. We basically did stockades, and the party leader invited a non-hardcore to the group, and thinking that we're a hardcore group,
Not enough
that everyone would be hardcore, right? And then towards the end of the dungeon, we were waiting for respawn so we can complete one of the quests. I look at the guy and he's like, he's not a hardcore character. I was like, what? And then I basically appealed it, and then Cargos himself said, yeah, you can keep playing, but you can't get verified. It's technically against the rules. And I was like,
It's too far away.
And then I told some of the other guys in the group, and one of them just like refused to restart. And then
Not enough energy.
I think we're lagging. The hell?
My ability isn't ready yet. I can't carry more.
Yeah. Bit of a bummer. I'm only clearing to the end. I'm hoping there's a rare or a chest in here. It sometimes is in the early caves. Maybe get something nice out of it. So yeah, it was a bit of a bummer, but
That ability isn't ready.
and then a dude that was almost level 60, guy called Soup or Soup Can, Paladin.
Not enough energy.
Basically, he went to Ding 60, and then we all gathered up, watched him, and I told him, well, you Ding 60, it's time to kill this Paladin. I just had it like there, and I was playing I think a rogue at the same time. I went to watch that, and then I was like, I'm just gonna drown myself. And it's funny, I jumped in the water in Stormwind, that's where he dinged, and like so many people just kept healing me. I was like, no, I have to die because I'm disqualified. So, and people just kept healing. I was like, this is funny. This is so funny. Is that rare? No. I don't see a chest. Lame. And we destroyed the Hearthstone, so we got half back. Lame.
Inventory is
3.
full. That ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
Wait, so you're a EU player then?
Energy.
What do you go by? What's your character called? Or characters? I might know you.
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy. I can't do that yet. I don't have enough energy.
Okay, so I don't recognize your hunter, but I do recognize the paladin. However, I haven't been in Alliance for a while, so the name rings a bell.
My ability isn't ready yet. Can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
I think a lot of people kind of get like that. If you're playing a class you don't really like that much, but it's a good class, and it's got good survivability,
Not enough energy.
you tend to kind of get bored,
I don't have enough energy.
and then you kind of want to start something else.
More.
This dropped a white item. It's only worth 4, that's not really worth it. Interesting. I didn't realize these things could like drop whites.
Not ready
I suppose they can, it's
Not enough energy.
the very early starting zone.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Yeah, for me it was I was getting kind of like I'm not a fan of Hunter, and a couple of times I tried it at the beginning, especially I just felt like it's not my class, and then just I was really unmotivated to play them. And then once I hit like level 20, I started to like it more.
I need to get
Well, fair enough. I suppose that puts you off as well, right? Having a lot of deaths. But you know, it happens to everyone, right? Especially with warriors. I mean, what are you really gonna do? It's the hardest class in the game, period. No matter what people say. So it's understandable. That's why I've kind of stayed away from warrior. It is my main class, and it is my favorite class to play in terms of, you know, non-hardcore. Definitely love it and enjoy it. But I don't think I would recover from dying at like, let's say I got a warrior to like 30 plus or even 20 plus. I'd struggle to like come back from that. I'd just be like, this took so long, and I got good items, maybe tanked a dungeon or something, and then we'd be like, I mean, I really, what's the word? I don't know. I can't think of the word. I really, I guess, appreciate people that can do that though. People that do get a warrior to 60 and actually survive. I mean, Cargos did it. Are amazing. I don't know how they can, you know, manage to do that, but maybe I'll try it one day. I think it's the whole thing of I want to get at least one character to 60 before I want to make things hard for myself. That makes sense. None of these guys the rogue trainer.
Speak quickly.
Don't really know my. Oh, I just need to vendor first.
What is it? Discipline.
Okay.
Trust no one. What would you ask of death?
Suppose it's everyone's different and they have like niche ways of playing certain things, and they might be better at one class than another. More comfortable. Oh yeah, definitely.
I am forsaken.
I mean, I don't think even the toolkit you end up having as a warrior, I think it's just not enough. Like, they're a good class, and they can hold their own in certain situations, but I mean, for me, it's just like the fact that they have 30-minute cooldowns on things, it's just ridiculous as well. Oh, backstab. We're not really a backstab sort of person. I'm gonna get stealth and pickpocket though. We kind of tend to skip stuff if we don't need it.
What do you require?
Gonna skip backstab. Because when we get ambushed, this kind of makes backstab pointless. In my eyes. I'd rather have the silver together for a bag. Rather than...
I'm listening.
Or gear. Earthy chest, or...
Victory for Sylvanas.
Is it me, or do they just give like decent amount of rewards for like this zone? Like I managed to get a bunch of leather just from quests. This is a human rogue.
I'm listening.
Some of the quest rewards don't even give you what you need.
Farewell.
You don't get fully decked out, I don't think. Yeah, the AoE slow is really good in my opinion, but the only issue I have with it is the fact that it keeps the enemies tethered. So you might be running from them, but it renews their aggro, which is, I don't know if that fully ends up being a good thing or a bad thing at the end of it. Not sure if it ends up being quite worth it, right? I mean, it is. Don't get me wrong. I had it when I was leveling my warrior. For sure, it took me out of a lot of situations that would have resulted in a death.
I need to get closer.
I guess the more experience you have leveling a warrior, the more you can sort of decide between things.
I don't have enough energy.
But the only thing I can really say about it is I really enjoyed it when I leveled my warrior.
Not
Like,
ready yet.
super fun. I leveled the mage to 60 first, and I got bored pretty quickly, to the point where it ended up being I'd rather farm on a warrior, herbing and mining, than AoEing on a mage.
I don't have enough energy.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest, like, I had Last Stand as well at some point. During leveling, that is.
Not ready yet.
Pretty useful.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Yeah, you're completely right. It's either kill or be killed. And in most situations, the issue I have with leveling it in hardcore is the fact that if you miss twice in a row, even in one mob, or if you like they dodge more than a couple of times, you're basically just standing there like, okay, do I run or do I fight? Because this is gonna it's down to the wire. Which I guess for some people would find that even more exhilarating and more of a challenge to like always be in that situation.
Not ready yet.
So, and the fact that they have a fear doesn't even come into it, because that fear has like such a long cooldown. Wait, who's gonna do more damage? Can I kill it like this? Oh, I can. I get more throws per hit, so
That ability isn't
good way to level up the throne.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing. I had the mage, which
That ability
got the
isn't
warrior
ready
a
yet.
bunch of gear
I can't do that yet.
and bags and, you know, wherever have you. And it made the leveling experience so much smoother. And most things weren't an issue. I'd be running into situations with like insane amounts of damage.
Not ready yet.
And I'd be like, I get one crit and then some of the mobs would be like half HP. So it's not really a struggle. Yeah, I mean,
It's too far.
most of the people in the community, especially like the people that compete in the tournaments, they're insane. The amount of like ability they have, I don't see that. I don't see them leveling a warrior as an issue because it's just that's things I've seen happen and be done.
I don't have enough.
It's impressive.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet.
Yeah, I think I found what I want. I've always loved Shaman.
Ready yet.
It's always been my ult throughout the expansions. My main's always been a DK. I'm sure you, if you've been here before, you've heard me probably say this at some point. I've always loved the playstyle of Shaman.
Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. Not
It's not even that. I mean, on my warrior, I think I bought it a bunch of like greens from like level 5 to 7 because that's when the low level greens start. And even then, at that level, to get stats and greens, that's overpowered. Like that little more HP or that little more strength goes a long way.
ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy.
Plus, warriors have my favoriteest ability of all time,
Ready yet.
which is charge.
Have enough energy.
I don't know what it is about the ability, but it just feels good when you do it.
I can't do that
I guess it's because you're literally charging into battle and
yet. Energy.
you're literally down to it and you're just like wailing on things from the get-go. But then I did quite like Heroic Leap as well. I think it was in Cataclysm or something they got it. Don't quite remember, but I think that's when I leveled the warrior for the first time in retail.
Not ready yet.
And I loved it, especially for tanking, just jumping from place to place. Especially when you're being shot with like spells. Yeah, I guess that's irrelevant to like classic, but
Energy.
but what are we doing? We're just collecting bandanas from these guys, right? Yeah,
That ability isn't ready yet.
bands.
Not ready.
This is basically the same thing as the Defias quest.
Energy. I can't do that yet.
You've got the Defias guys, human starting zone, and then you've got these guys, and
Not ready.
it's even the same icon for the item. The other one is like bandanas or something,
Can't do that yet.
armbands.
Energy.
Kill this dude?
Not
Oh.
enough energy.
Maybe not now.
Ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
See, I would love it if they had DK in Classic. And just the class itself, even like nerfed and everything. Not obviously Wrath DK, because that's just overpowered.
I need to get closer. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I can't do that yet.
Yeah, you're right. Stream of disappointing expansions, it was. I really did like Wrath and Burning Crusade. Burning Crusade was when I first kind of got to know the game better, because I originally joined in retail, but quite late. Oh, it's not in retail, sorry, in vanilla, but I think it was quite late to the whole game, to the point where I didn't really get to raid or anything, any of that sort, so I didn't really experience much of the game. And then in Burning Crusade, I ended up actually in the game
Quick about your business.
and high-end level, and raided a little bit, which was super fun. And back then, my main was a Warlock, so in Burning Crusade, Warlocks kind of came into their own. more than they were in vanilla. And then played Wrath, switched to DK because they were hyped up, and ever since then it's been DK, and I didn't look back. And in Burning Crusade, I leveled the Shaman as an alt, super fun, leveling it in Burning Crusade, all the reliving the quest zones and stuff. And the fact, obviously, people made Alliance Shamans because of Draenei, and that's where I started. So, and then yeah, I dropped the Warlock for the DK, and then the Shaman was always the secondary, and I just loved it. And I should have, if I really thought about it, because I don't really like playing Horde that much. If it hadn't been for that, my main would have been a Shaman in Classic for sure. Okay, couldn't pickpocket, whatever.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Okay, we just gotta go bare-handed in. Yeah. Yeah, I think in Wrath, Paladins became even more fun. The fact that they could fully tank and their abilities became more diverse. Super fun class. It's just they're very lacking in the beginning, and they're very just stand there and sort of auto attack sort of thing. It's kind of the way I play Shaman though. I kind of like front load my spells, and then MP5, and then just stand there and whack things with the weapon. So, we're done here, right? I believe so. Okay, nice. We didn't get a single bag, which is a bit disappointing.
It's too far away.
You can't have all the luck. Like one though. Suppose we've got enough silver to buy one.
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
Yeah, I've never been a priest player. I did get one through one of the retail expansions. Obviously, they gave you the 3 free level 100s with buying the expansion, and I get one to level 100, I think. That was the only time I had one, and I played it a little bit. That was about it. It's always been the class I've avoided the most. It's just never attracted me. I don't know what it is. Oh, same with Druid as well. But Druid I'm kind of more liking because they do play similar to Shaman in some ways, but yeah, and Wrath was the peak, so all the good stuff. I mean, I've always thought mages were always, as well as rogues, always favorited by Blizzard for some reason. They've always made them OP. So anything that knocks them down a bit is fine by me, by any means. Alright, so we've got enough for a bag.
Speak quickly.
Did I just get a quest to go here? Oh, pumpkins, okay. I do remember most of these quests. We did them not too long ago on the Shamans, well, the current Shaman. We decided to come here and do the starting zone, fully, because we had no clue of what there is here. I think we were level 10 or 11 when we left Durotar. Came here, started questing. We may do the reverse, or go to Durotar now instead. I mean, there's rogue trainers everywhere, so. Alright, so we're going to farm back. Got a few things to vendor. 2 things to hand in. A green dagger right now would be amazing. Or level 5 or 7 or something. Yeah. Overjoyed. Apprentice Clothier, what? Tailor? Yeah.
I have exactly what
Whatever.
you need.
Guess I could get tailoring to make bags, but that's kind of pointless, right? I always find that if you don't get lucky with bag drops, that it's just better just to buy the bags than go to all the effort of actually crafting them. I don't know, it's just like, for me it was the fact that I'd never played an undead, ever. Like, at all. Throughout all my time in WoW, I've been many things. I've been Orc, Oren, Draenei, Human,
What now?
I think I was a Dwarf for a little while, Blood Elf, a Gnome. So a bit of everything, really, is what I'm trying to say. But never ever considered undead at all. I think I just hated the fact they had basically this Will of the Forsaken. I just thought it was so unfair that I wouldn't play it because of that.
What is it?
But then they gave humans the same thing or something similar later on. But my DK ended up basically being race changed a various amount of times, and
What now?
eventually I just stuck to Tauren. So I have been Horde more than I have been Alliance, but never through the leveling experience of anything other than Burning Crusade and obviously Vanilla. At Wrath, I basically did again Blood Elf, Undead. I mean, Blood Elf, DK, and I did switch back to Alliance for a while. At one point, I can't remember what expansion, but then it ended up being Horde all the way. Which for the lower levels really doesn't teach you anything, right? Didn't teach me anything.
No one.
Wow. Music is so like funky in this place. Oh, Journeyman Enchanter, okay. Rogue Trainer, wait, what? Marlon Cole, okay. Oh, so you had both so you played both in Wrath? Well, both Horde and Alliance is what I mean. I think in Wrath we played Blood Elf. And then the Shaman state is Draenei. We played both as well. And then I think eventually the Shaman became an Orc. Or something. I haven't touched retail in so long that I'm actually struggling to remember it a little bit here. Mega Eye, okay, that's the kind of high-ish level dude. Wait, where's this quest? It says we can't take it. Can't we have it?
What would you ask of
Whatever.
death?
What would you ask of death? Would ask that it be swift, right? That's what you'd ask. I hope that's what people would ask. Oh wait, no, we get a green dagger thingy at level 10, I think. So we will get a green at some point. I just want the big, fat, patchwork-looking guy. Be here around here somewhere. Why do we not need these ones? Need them. Wait, did we already pick it up? No. Just the hounds. Okay. Oh wait, did we? Nope, we didn't set that in, and we didn't buy a bag either. Still want to find the guy that's roaming around, but where he went. Right, gonna start killing these guys.
That ability isn't ready yet.
I don't think I got my level 6 skills either. We should have gotten gouge or something, I think.
I don't have enough energy. Not ready yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Yeah, I don't really know what it is. That kind of like never made me want to play Horde. Like definitely wasn't like a story thing.
Ability isn't ready yet.
I guess it's just for the lack of ever trying. Suppose this thing is like what, bandaging? Whenever you need. Or you can save on a lot of bandages.
Not enough energy.
But I'm certainly enjoying it now.
Not ready yet.
Oh wow, this thing is hitting like a truck.
Not enough energy.
Gonna
I don't
die
have
here?
enough energy.
Okay. Are we out of our depth? I don't even know. It's level 7 mob, but it just hit me so hard. Like, maybe if we go get gouge. Maybe we'll get another rank of Sinister Strike. I don't know. Did it actually talk to the trainer? Yeah, same. I don't know. I don't really know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm more comfortable leveling and I know the zones and they're more nostalgic, maybe, from always being in Alliance through the leveling experience, like through Burning Crusade and Vanilla. But even so, I mean, I guess that sounds a little bit ridiculous though, because I'm doing it now and I'm enjoying it. So,
I am forsaken.
but at the beginning of doing hardcore, I was basically feeling the same way though. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make Alliance characters more than Horde ones. I'm more comfortable.
Embrace the shadow.
Guess it is. It's just what it is, right?
What do you require?
I think I might actually head to Durotar and do the starting area a little bit, or just like the level 5 quests, just so we can get to level 7 and maybe get some of the traveling XP as well. Did we not? We got gouge. We can get Sinister Strike. Okay, good. Just enough. We got combat and poisons and no sap. Okay.
Beware.
Good.
Enemies abound.
Okay, supplying the ranks already, so I'm able to do it. That's pretty good. Yeah, I've always found it weird. Do you actually? I've never figured this out. Do you know why some classes you sometimes make one and then it's got ranks of spells, and then on some other classes you make a character and then just has the ranks like all in one? So I can't see like rank 1 and is this strike or anything? Like if I go on the shaman, I can see all the ranks and stuff of the spells. Is it because they use them, or they can utilize the lower ranks, whereas other classes don't need lower ranks of things. And they also auto apply to the bar without having to drag them. Bit weird to me. Not the one we need. That is the one we need. No. Sprint. No sprint. No sprint. Oh, is it purely due to the cost? What if I wanted to do like a rank 1 since it's right? What is? No. The whole Ocean Addict Classic HC level 25 Orc Warrior. Ooh.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, it's always confusing because like on some characters it's so much simpler because you buy your ranks and it just applies everything to your bar for you. And you don't have to go like over and drag everything over. And I've just been like, why does it do it to some classes and some characters and not others? And I guess I didn't know it was like a mana thing. I suppose it makes sense, but I suppose there is no real need for a rogue to do a down ranked ability, right? I guess we'll just go do the starring area. We don't have that much time left in or playtime. We've got like another 50 minutes, so maybe a little bit longer, maybe an hour. But in that time we can just run down to the starting area and just do that. Just to give me a boost of a level. I just want to get to like level 7 or 8 for doing other quests. Make it be easier. This guy with his shoulders. Kind of what my warrior used to look like. I used to have the axe as well. But then I ended up getting Obsidian Edgeblade. I guess it's better. I don't even know what's going to happen with these things. Are there going to be like mobs everywhere? High level for Nacrotaramus. We're just going to get like one-shotted going near. Hope not. Do you currently just play hardcore or do you raid or anything? That does look cool though, I must say. Like, bam. Combat? Oh. We'll put me in combat. By now.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
I do forget that it is a bit of a struggle. As a rogue, the early levels. Without dual wield, especially. Okay. I mean, my realm is my original realm is Shazra. So I haven't been on there for a while now. I still assume it's pretty populated with people. It always kind of has been, from what I remember. People actively still raiding, whatnot. But what I'd say is the guild that I was in, which was kind of like a casual semi-raiding guild sort of thing. After a month of not turning up, simply because my knee hurt, and then I started doing hardcore for a bit to try it. they basically disbanded because some people thought the guild was heading in like bit of a weird direction. They were getting a bit too serious about raids and stuff. People found that ridiculous, and I guess there was a little bit of infighting, which I wasn't there for. So yeah, I think it's the hype, right? Once people are over the hype of the game and the release and stuff, the numbers just go down. And if your server was never really that populated, that'll end up happening, right? Which is a shame because it leaves a lot of dead servers. And Blizzard should really, I don't know if they've merged any of them yet, but they should at least think about merging them at some point in the future, so there's less dead realms all over. Okay, nice, where's the hill? Alright, so we're gonna actually go to the starting area and do that. Although it kind of seems pointless, I suppose.
Speak, friend. Be safe.
I'm just hoping I can just do the higher level quests. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, even on my server, I recognized a lot of the people, like from the day to day. I guess it was a lot busier, but you still saw most of the same people around. I'm just gonna be right back. I want to go grab a drink, so I'll be back in like a couple of minutes. Alright. Sorry it took so long. I had to make a quick sandwich as well. Kind of getting a bit hungry. I'm back now though. On AFK. I just realized I should really go pick up skinning as well. Over here. Well, kind of getting close to the starting zone, so. But yeah, man, thanks for popping onto the stream and whatnot. Keeping me company. Very much appreciated. Alright, so we got ourselves a bag. Let's see what's happening in the guild. I tend to ignore the guild a lot. Not like on purpose or anything, but sometimes people like speak a lot. I just can't keep track. I don't think I'd be able to play and keep track at the same time. Like a recipe for disaster. Oh, there's actually 3 people in Scarlet Monastery. 45 rogue, 40 mage, and 38 shaman. Wow. So they're 3-manning the dungeon. Kinda insane. Wait. Reading it wrong. Nope. 3 people in Scarlet, no one else. Yeah, I get 45 is a bit high, but 40 is like the normal level you should go at, I guess. 38 seems a bit low. But it's only 3 of them as well. It'll be a bit iffy. I guess some people prefer like the challenge, right? Going in smaller groups and whatnot. Now, if they weren't in the actual dungeon right now, I'd be tempted to ask them for like a link to the stream that I can watch. I feel like if I message one of them and they're in the middle of combat and that distracts them, I want to do that.
Speak, friend.
Where we go? This guy, that guy. This guy give? Oh, gives the quest with the. I want that one. Because it's high level. Cutting teeth. Is that boars? I don't remember. Oh, it is boars, okay. Oh yeah, this guy just gives you the quest to go to talk to that guy. Oh. So we got the one for the Vile Familiars. Pick. Leave. Guys. Yep. Oh no, the lazy peons. Yeah, I think it's because you have to kill these guys first for it to unlock more quests. Go ahead and do that.
I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet. I need a target. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet.
Do you think it's like an achievement if you were to level the same class to 60 more than once? Would just normally, like without anything special being done? Or would that just be kind of pointless? I can imagine someone get, you know, like I've leveled 3 mages or whatever to 60. With no restrictions. I guess you could restrict mages though. Fairly easily, just be like no fire or arcane spells or something and just go with frost. I suppose. I guess you gotta put tweaks into it. Make it different. I was kind of just considering it to see if I'm not aware of anyone that's done that, but I don't think I guess it would be a bit insane if you did. Because why would you want to like do the same thing over and over? Oh wait, we already killed the 10th one. Okay. Kill that. I'm gonna go grab the quest of this guy. I don't know, it's a bit of an odd one, I suppose. I wouldn't personally want to do that, but I'm just thinking, because like people do kind of like odd things in WoW, or in games in general, sometimes. That would be kind of odd to do, in the sense that it's not different, and that's why they're doing it, because it's the same as before. Like the whole repetition sort of thing. Yeah. Wonder if there's been like a few people all dinging at the same time. That'd be kind of interesting as well. What do we gotta kill the Vile Familiars, right? Yeah. Oh, that one's sleeping. I've always had the idea of getting something to 59 and like almost digging and just leaving it, and then waiting till for another one, and then leaving that, and then having like more than one character dig to 60, one go. Yeah, I've done plenty of that. I mean, the last stream I did on the shaman was basically just fishing for 2 hours or 2 hours and a half. You basically sat there and got to, I think it was like 155 or something. We went and bought, or the last thing we did was we went and bought the book from Woody Bay, and then we actually managed to get one mithril bound chest trunk from one of the random fishing pools in Woody Bay, which is quite nice because I actually made like 50 silver or something out of it. For level 25, that's a lot. So my fishing is like overly leveled the way I see it. But that's all I did for 2.5 hours, and it was fun. And I actually didn't level fishing on any of my normal level 60s, but this time around I'm actually finding it quite fun. Like just the fact that you're just kind of like, the way I see it is like an in-game loot box or loot crate, like you get in some other games, but a WoW one, and it's not a tedious grind to get one or whatever, and they're not just like crappy rewards, because any reward from them is pretty good. Although you do sometimes get some of the chests, some of the trunks with basically nothing in them, other than like the 1 silver or whatever it is. Even then, that's still pretty good. That's pretty cool. I mean, I've basically got a bank full of engineering materials, and I just don't know when to drop skinning right now. I'm just like, the bank is full. I've upgraded to a few bags, and that's full as well. So our bank is completely full, and there's nothing we can do. And I'm just sitting there like, should I just carry some of these materials in my bags permanently till I decide I've had enough of skinning? Because I really want to get like more heavy leather and stuff like that before swapping to engineering, so the later on crafting is like simplified and I don't have to rely as much on fishing to get it done. Just so it's a bit smoother. And I'm just sitting there like, my bank is full, there's nothing I can do.
It's too far away. I don't have enough energy.
But it was like that on the Shaman before as well. Maybe not to this extreme. I think we got to like 22, and then we decided we've had enough and we can't keep the bank full, and we basically gave in. But this time around I'm just like, nope, I'm trying to get as much medium, maybe even heavy leather. But it's just like full bank. Oh wow! So you went and herbed just for just to get like 2 potions, and then made them in alchemy, and then just so you can make that one thing and another working. That's insane. That's hardcore, right? I haven't quite gone to that extreme because I just do engineering every time, and whatever comes with that. Usually it's like loads of mining and loads of skinning. I just find I'm too reliant on the stuff you get from engineering to actually not have it. Like for me, target dummies are huge, so but in a way that's kind of like a bad thing as well, because it makes me too reliant on them.
What do you need?
But I just can't bring myself to like level anything else. I just see it as the most useful. I like the playstyle of having bombs on target dummies.
Blood.
See, there's been plenty of times I've gotten yeah, it's actually better, nice. I've got an what do you call it? I've forgotten what it's called. Swiftness potion recipe early on, like pretty much fresh into the Barrens or something, and then I've just been like, yeah, I still doesn't tempt me to go alchemy. This is actually a little bit better. Wow, I feel a little bit cheated here. It's slower. It's a little bit slower. Nice. I got the level. That's pretty good. Cactus apple.
What are you looking for?
Guess I should do it because it's free buff food. I don't really do cooking or anything early. That one. Burning Blade Medallion. Got the 2 big quests. Burning Blade Medallion. The lazy. Oh, it's lazy peons. Okay.
What do you need? Go forth to victory.
And the pick. Okay, that's what I want to do. Got the pick quest. Yeah, medallion. Actually got a potion out of it. Same kind of legs. Wow, dust-covered leggings compared to zombie skin leggings. Who would want to wear zombie skin? Just messed up. I don't know if I can be bothered to do either of these. Well, we said we'll do the cactus apples. Easy. Yeah, I suppose, like, it's a sense of knowing that if you don't find pieces, you're always going to be guaranteed to have them when you craft them yourself, right? I did go another working on one of the hunters I did, and maybe one of the rogues I did at some point. I did quite like having the option to have greens early on, and fill up my slots with stuff. They're not the best greens, but greens are better. Some greens are better than none, right? But then I just kind of like enjoyed generating too much. I think for me, it just gives me too much utility not to have it. So we end up taking it. Only problem is, it's a little bit... I don't know, I've never really leveled it before, engineering. To like max level. I just find it a bit tedious later on. And a little bit lacking as well. But then, the issue is you can't really equip anything from engineering unless you have engineering. You can't just abandon it and be like, I can equip whatever I want, sort of thing. I don't think time for me is an issue at all in terms of hardcore. Even if I get there in like 20 days played or whatever it is, doesn't matter because I know myself. I tend to dawdle a lot and sort of just like stick around or like AFK or basically do nothing a lot of the time. And I'm not really an efficient leveler at all. Like, most of the time I'm just indecisive as well, so I'm just like, I don't know what zone to go to, when to go do it, when to go do this, when to go do that. And it results in a lot of like wasted time. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't, if I wanted to like, I've never been a fast leveler. And I've always enjoyed leveling the most out of everything a while. So I've never like seen myself as one of those people that tries to. I mean, I don't see. Obviously, no one rushes hardcore, but to go out of my way and like try and be faster or more efficient, it's never been my playstyle. Pretty sure I can jump up there in stealth. Yeah, I'm jumping to the wrong part, and I have to there. I can't do it in stealth. Doable though. Yeah. Kidding me? Like I'm there, but I'm jumping to the wrong bit. Pretty sure you used to just jump up. Kind of feel like that should really land on. I can probably make this without it, so.
Not ready yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
The days of just getting yourself killed to get out of somewhere quickly. Longer an option. Is that a hole in the cave? That's just a rock. Oh, it is a hole. Okay. Go anywhere, but I mean, there's plenty of ways to do things, right? It's kind of one of the main things. This, what are my words here? It's kind of the part of the journey in the sense that you're doing hardcore and everyone's constantly discovering stuff. So how you do things doesn't really, like, it's a learning experience still. Especially when I first started, for me. I was learning loads of things I don't know, and I thought I knew, especially the lower leveling zones. Thought I knew a lot, and I realized I don't know quite a bit. Or gaps in my knowledge, so yeah, they do. I'm not gonna go out of my way to find one. I was just hoping. Oh, you're talking about the little patch thing. Yeah, I think I've seen one spawn there before. Ooh, the guys doing Scarlet finished their run. They got the Shaman got the Ravager. That's huge. Can't even use it. It's not. Wait, what level is it? 38 or 39? Oh, it's 37. Okay. So he can use it. It's probably like 30. He's 38, so that's good for him. Insane. He 3-manned it. And he's saying the guy who was a rogue tanking got crit for 1,000 health.
I need a target.
Insane. Yeah, I do like looking for chests. I love like finding and opening chests. You never know what you're gonna get inside, right? One green. He's level 38, got the Ravager for level 37. I mean, I'm assuming his enhancement, I don't know. He was healing them, so but you can't heal as enhancement or elemental, doesn't really matter. As long as you're throwing the heals to them.
It's too far away.
But yeah, I mean, for me, I don't get lucky. We got the helmet, and I did roll for it because obviously I think I was level 38, but obviously I could wear the mail later on. Didn't win it. I think a warrior won it, and then no, yeah, warrior won it. And then when we killed the last two in Cathedral, more grain bugged out. And he just died and didn't get resurrected because whatever her name is, died and didn't go through the second phase. So we were able to loot her, and the helmet dropped. But we weren't able to loot him because he never got resurrected, and technically we didn't kill him, and we didn't even get to complete the quest either for killing the 4 main dudes. And that was that. So I've genuinely never seen it like happen before either, and the fact that it ends up happening to us and then we don't get our quest complete and we missed out on a blue. I was kind of hoping for the two-handed mace with the spirit and stamina on it as an upgrade because I was there with Crescent Staff from Wailing Caverns still. Mainly because I refused to buy like a green to like upgrade it. I didn't want to spend the gold either, so bit of a bummer, but you know, kind of got on with it. But at least hopefully this time it won't happen again. If it happens again, I think I'll just like quit or something. I'm like, yeah, this is a sign. 100% a sign that I shouldn't be doing this anymore.
Magraw.
But no, I don't think I'd genuinely quit though. But it would be funny in the sense that how likely is it to bug out again? But when I'm there and I don't get my loot, or we all miss out on loot, it won't be that funny. I've almost got enough for another bag. Okay, so we've got to level 7 and a half, 48%. Wait, so did we get a follow-up to go here? Can't tell. Wait. Oh, it's because we haven't done the scorpions. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to bother to go back. So. We just wanted to get, like, some of the main ones done. Oh, we do have to report to Central Village, so... Oh, yeah, definitely. Even if you lose, like, a level 50 plus character, you'd be bummed out for really long. I think I wouldn't play for a month or two.
What do you need?
But then eventually I'd be like, it's time. I have to go back. It's just super fun, I suppose. And it's my favorite element of WoW, which is leveling. You know, why would I want to exclude that? Oh man, I thought for a second, I thought it was an 8-slot bag. Literally for a second, I was like, what did we get an 8-slot bag? Wait, where's the dude? I guess he rotates from here. Yeah, there he is.
What you want? Who you be? Hey there. How you do it, man? Hello, man.
We're gonna Hearth because we need to go pick up the quest from Razor Hill as well, which we're gonna do at the same time.
Loktar.
Oh yeah, there's also this one. I forgot. Let's give him that. Get the XP. And that. I was hoping.
Strength.
Not enough to get another bag. Might as well pick up all the quests.
Sub.
Alright, let's go to the second one. Why is it so awkward to jump this on like every other race makes it up there so easily? So, we've got a bunch of quests. I really hate this quest here, killing those things, Makura, whatever. Takes forever to get the drops. Actually, I think I'm gonna go to Orgrimmar before anything. I'm gonna go grab skinning. I think I might call the stream there as well after we grab it. Kinda had my sandwich here for like a while and just haven't eaten any of it. Kinda getting late, but I'll see how I feel. Yeah, it's just like it's underwater and no water breathing, and then they're far and few between. The crabs are fine, but the other things are just annoying.
What's on your mind? Loktar. Go forth to victory. Strength.
Sorry about that. Just had to eat my sandwich. We got this quest. Didn't know such a thing would exist. To kill the guys outside Orgrimmar. I have no idea what it is. It's orange. Never done it before. So definitely a bit interesting. Darkmoon Fair. With Darkmoon Fair as well?
Loktar.
So we do. Okay. There's another run I'm willing to make. Guess you get XP for doing it though. Sell the tickets. Yeah, I'm a little bit tempted to try and do this quest. Wherever it may be. Right, this thing's all too high level, I think. There's a couple of level 9s, but still. I don't know if it's worth risking it, really. And right now, I don't think it is. Yeah, I'm tempted, but what are we really gonna get? I suppose I should have grabbed another profession. But we can grab Herbing. Sen'jin. Which one? Oh wait, you're the hunter, aren't you? Yeah, you're the hunter. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. You just said in the guild. Yeah, you got the willow robe of the whale. Hmm. I suppose that's kind of decent. Actually, wait, no, you're a leather wearer, so. Suppose you would have greens already, right? Actually, completely forgot you're on the same server. Like, I was looking at the chat and I was like, wait. I read what you said, and then I looked at the guild chat and I was like, wait. And then looked at the name and I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. And you did it without a pet as well. It's the same. I don't know if I want to end here or I want to play a little bit longer. It's basically midnight and I do have work tomorrow. Well, we just used the Hearthstone as well, so it's not like we can hearth back. After like one quest. Level 7. I guess we'll go kill a few things. It's always nice to take on a rare though. Maybe not an elite one, unless you know you can take it. Because some elites can sure output the damage. Wow, the level 18 and 19 is over here. Drop the thing as well. There was where is it? Somewhere in the Barrens that we could have killed this one here. That drops the blue offhand. I saw it spawn twice, and one time we were too low. So we didn't even go near it. And then one time we wanted to fight it, it was green to us at level 20. It might have been recently actually. It might have been like 23 or 24. We wanted to fight it, we got all prepared, and then there was a hunter there fishing, also hardcore. It was like level 33, and he'd killed it. I was swimming in the water looking, and then I saw him, and he'd killed it. Oh, took a break from his fishing and killed it. I was like, fair enough. I guess I didn't have to like try and risk myself dying. It hits like a truck, so. Yeah. I wasn't even like annoyed or anything. I was just like, again, one of those moments where I was gonna probably be stupid, and he kind of took the option away from me. I was like, I'm kind of relieved in a way. It's dead and no longer a threat or a possibility for me. Oh, okay. Warlord Colcanus. What does he spawn? He spawns towards the back. Okay. Yeah, for sure. when you get your heart pounding and you're like low HP and stuff, definitely when the actions is at its peak. Not always a good thing, but majority of the time.
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy. Not ready yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not enough energy.
Gives you that whole rush, right?
Energy. Not enough energy. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
Especially on killing Rez as well.
Energy.
When you're hoping for a nice green upgrade or something,
Can't do that.
possibly a weapon.
Not enough energy. That ability isn't ready yet. It's too far away. Not ready yet. I'm out of range. That ability isn't ready yet.
I mean, I can see someone setting themselves that challenge. Ooh, the rare is actually up. Like, getting to the zone and then being like, okay, my challenge is to kill
Ready yet.
every rare that could possibly exist in a zone before I leave it or something.
Ready yet.
This guy hits hard. Know what I'm gonna do here?
Not ready yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Guide.
That ability isn't ready yet.
See, just like that. That guy was a bit tricky. No level, but yep. That's why I've died a lot as well, so. But when you see a rare, you just want to go for it, right?
That ability isn't ready.
Never gonna just walk by and be like, unless you're really under leveled or you know it's like
Not enough.
something that's gonna kill you 100%. You just don't do the damage.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, that could have gone badly with that guy.
I can't do that yet. I don't have enough energy.
Like if you missed
Energy. Not ready yet.
sinister strikes
Energy.
or a failed gouge.
Do that yet.
I mean, the fact that I actually had to pot just to kill the guy. Imagine having no potion either. Safety of that.
I need to get closer. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Yeah, sometimes it's one of those things, like, just stand and fight
Not ready.
and hope for the best sort of thing. Because you never know, sometimes you might get lucky. See, if I was on level 7 right now and just started doing the quests, this would have been even more of a struggle, and I'm already struggling. I guess if we backstab, done a bit more damage. That. I can pick it up without aggroing this thing. I don't think so.
I'm out of range. That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Oh, we got an axe. Shame we can't use it. Actually, pretty good upgrade as well. 11 to 17. We're doing 2 to 5. It's not even comparable. Almost worth a whole silver as well. Nothing I can really do about it. Actually, the skinning knife is actually better than ours. Just doesn't count as a dagger. You can't do dagger skills. Not that we have any, but I don't think it counts as a weapon. I've heard people like playing shamans and using fishing rods early because of the damage, and they count as a two-hander. Which I've yet to try myself. Chest there. So many of these things. I don't know if that will aggro with that. Why do the gouges always miss?
Not enough energy.
Ooh, we've got something called a simple dagger. It's white. So that's an upgrade, 3 to 6. So 2 to 5. Oh, that's better. Yeah. It is a shame.
That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I don't have enough energy.
I wonder if you can pickpocket a bag out of these things.
Way.
Out of mobs in general.
Not ready yet. Not enough.
I suppose that would be overpowered.
I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
So the game says we need 9 more. Or 3 quests.
Not enough energy.
Still need 1 more canvas scrap as well.
Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy.
I guess I should have really taken backs up. We've done a bunch of damage here. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I got an 8 slot bag. A few hours
Not ready yet.
after I bought my 8 slot bags. I got a 14 slot bag on the 42 Shaman.
Not enough
A
energy.
few hours after I bought all 12 slots. That's a pretty big haul right there. Malachite, a healing potion, some linen and stuff.
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
Kind of funny, sometimes you kill some mobs and they give you like nothing.
Have enough energy.
And sometimes you kill one and they give you like everything that you could possibly think of.
I don't have enough energy.
I guess we'll kill some of the ones outside. Only need 4 more. We've got the level.
I'm out of range. I can't do that yet. Not enough energy. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I need to get closer.
Oh, we're out of throwing weapons.
Not ready yet. I
Um,
don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Boom. Okay, nice. Ooh, sharpened letter opener. Is that better? Actually worse. Wow. Okay. Not bad. Got the level up. I think we're gonna head to the inn and call it for today. Gotta hit the hay, so. Oh, we can hand in this one and the other one as well. Might as well, so we accumulate XP on top of that. Yeah, I had a druid that I was leveling, just messing about, kind of.
How you doing?
And when we left the starting zone as a Tauren, we had every 6-slot bag in every color. So a red one, a black one, a blue one, and a green one. And we were waiting like right at the end of it, like before we got the last one. I was like, we only need a green one to get dropped for us, and that'll be like the most blessed run. And then I got it, and then I was like, okay, this is too scary. Like with this amount of luck, I should just kill this thing. I didn't actually kill it intentionally, but I tried to cross from I walked all the way through Barrens, all the way to Durotar, to the edge of Durotar here. I think we were, I want to say here somewhere. And then we were trying to cross without aggroing one of the tigers at like level 7 or 6. And we were trying to look for a way in, and then eventually a lion came from behind and basically killed us. And that was it. Oh yeah, definitely. Especially as a hunter, you don't really get upgrades the same way as all the other classes. Works way differently for you, or way differently for hunters. So you should definitely invest in white weapons. Because let's say I get a green drop or a dagger, then I'm basically sorted, right? You get a green drop for a dagger, that doesn't really do you too much. Or a sword, or whatever it may be. Unless you're planning to like melee things down, but whereas ranged weapons, they're rarer in the sense, because there's only 2 types, right? Just a gun and a bow, and there's none with stats. You either get like a blue one or maybe a green one if you're lucky. Sometimes you get a green one that's worse than a white one, and because there's no stats on the weapons, the white ones are going to be better as long as they're doing more DPS than any of the greens. Obviously, if you do Wailing Caverns, then Venom Strike is gonna, if you get lucky, that's gonna be amazing. But that's another story. One thing is, like for hunters, if you go engineering, you can always have guns. And I know guns aren't the best in slot sort of thing. Bows late game are better, I suppose. You can actually equip this better than us. But if you do go the engineering route, you always have like a weapon upgrade.
What could I help?
I did in one of my hunters. I found it to be pretty good because I never lacked an upgrade. Like I was basically crafting weapons for higher than my level, really. At some points. So yeah. Because you're constantly crafting guns, you can also make bullets and stuff. You've always got the best bullets, which are a little bit better than the ones you can get from non-engineering, from the vendors. And your guns are always going to be, you know, up to date. I even had like, I think there's a gun you can craft at level 27. I think I was like 25 when I crafted it. I was just like, okay, so my next weapon upgrade is literally sitting there waiting for me.
Loktar.
Oh yeah, this gives me a bag. Sweet. Not a big one, but a bag nonetheless. I've actually got a little silver as well. Nice. Always found it a bit weird that they don't really have more bag quests earlier on. Like, you've got that quest from, I think it's a Wailing Caverns quest you do, and it gives you a 6-slot bag. I'm just sitting there like, why would I get a 6-slot bag? Find that useful from a Wailing Caverns quest. You're telling me to get a 6-slot bag that isn't a lucky drop, I have to go to a dungeon? Ridiculous. Obviously we're gonna buy a new pouch as well. Bear the gold. And funnily enough, that's actually made it what? 10. Oh no, wait. Yeah, 16. Even the bag out, how? We need folks right now. Sport. Guy's name's Sport. I also got first aid. That. Go in handy. The earlier we get this, the better. Other than just rendering the cloth. Yeah, blacksmithing is problem with blacksmithing is you need a lot of materials to craft what you want. And sometimes, like, most of the good weapons are locked behind gems and whatnot that's not realistic for you to have or rely on having unless you really, really farm on a hardcore. I find it like one of the more slower things to level. What is here, right? No, it's pet. Okay. Where's the rogue trainer? Yeah. Oh yeah, cloth armor, okay. What's warlock? Wait, there is an engineer here? Okay.
What can I help you with?
Guess we never really noticed because we never get engineering early. Oh, there's a miner?
Thrall Hall.
Go mining or do we go herbalism? Oh. I'm always so torn! I think we'll leave it till next time to decide that.
Thrall Hall. Go with honor.
Where is the rogue trainer? Is he in? In. See anyone? Okay, whatever. Rogue trainer's gotta be around here somewhere, right? How do I not know where it is? Weird. Is it in here, but like upstairs? Only this guy. Only these two. Hunter and Pet. Wait. Oh, it is.
Strength and
How
honor.
the hell did I miss this guy? Okay, rank 2 of this. Nice. Evasion. Nice, but we can't afford it. Okay. Lame. Do you have any valuables we can sell? Exactly one. Yeah, I guess we'll go vendor them. And have time to get bandages. Believe evasion's more valuable.
Strength and honor. Dabu. Sung Sung.
And then the copper as well.
Go forth to victory.
Just to see how I didn't spot the guy when I like jumped up
Thrall
inside. Maybe he's like behind the pillar or something.
Hall.
I don't get how I always think it's like way too expensive for abilities at this level.
Zug Zug, for the Horde!
Come on, I've leapt through this before. They're not letting me. Really? Whatever. I came here to look. Jumped up. Oh, I guess it blends in with the background maybe? I don't know. Evasion! Okay. Well, we got to level 8. That's pretty good. Got our skills, got some skinning, which we haven't actually started yet. Ooh, but that's gonna help us get our loss back. I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching, dude, and whoever else our other viewers or viewers. I don't think this is showing me how many viewers I have properly, but whatever. Yeah, dude, thank you for watching. Hopefully, you get 20 on your hunter soon, and you get aspect of the cheetah, and that's gonna speed things up along a lot. No pun intended, if there is a pun there. But anyways, thanks for watching, man. I'll hopefully be back in a few days, or a day or two or something. I'm just gonna log out. Kinda looks scuffed. Shaman's still looking, well, kinda scuffed as well. Anyways, yeah. I'll be back in a few days.